my constituents to step up, to get involved. I call what I have discussed with my inner circle the pull factor. I would like to promote community involvement within this county. I'd like to unify this community around education. A lot of people don't understand what it is to have an education, a good educational system for our children. Leverage. We have the resources. I would like to leverage the resources that we have in order to make sure they are spent in a positive light. And last but not least, leadership. We need leadership in this county. And that's what I'm about. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Ms. Jackson.
Well, the difference that I see in just actually hearing the comments of my opponents is that I have strength and compliance, fiscal experience, and experience creating and implementing policies and procedures, which is basically what the board will be responsible for. As I was doing my research at the onset of this campaign, I found that to be an effective board member, you have to have sound judgment, an even temper, a willingness to collaborate, and a sincere interest in public education in the community. I have all of those traits. In addition, I am a critical thinker, knowledgeable in writing and evaluating policy. I have a vested interest in this county. I'm a homeowner and have been here over 27 years with my family and my 2 children. I am not attached to any special interest group. I'm an independent thinker. I'm asking you to make your selection on June 16th to vote for Candice Jackson for School Board District 9. For positive action, vote for Jackson. It's as simple as ABC.
Mr. Quick.
Again, what makes me different from the rest of the candidates is first off, I'm an educator. Have been an educator. I've worked at every level of education, from elementary all the way up to college. Have done well at every one of those levels, to the point where recently I have attended graduation of several of my former students. One is graduating from Tuskegee on a Gates Millennium Scholarship. One is graduating from Howard University on a Gates Millennium Scholarship. And another is graduating from Duke University on a Gates Millennium Scholarship. So all of those were my cadets in junior ROTC. I say that to say that, again, in order for them to get their Gates Millennium Scholarships, we had to do collaboration. I was able to collaborate with the teachers, with the administrators, to get those scholarships for those individuals, to help them go on to be productive citizens. Again, so I speak to the point that I am a leader, and like I say, that's what makes me different. I appreciate you being here today, and I would gladly appreciate your vote. Thank you very much.
Mr. Straker.
I'm qualified for this position because first and foremost, I'm an extremely involved parent. I have 1 child left in the system now that goes to Stillwell High School and doing rather well, and we're gonna guide him through the end of his Clayton County education. I'm a proven community leader. Most of the people that are in Clayton County have heard of me or have dealt with me in some manner. I'm an entrepreneur, which means that I understand business structure, systems, budgets, and getting things done within a system. I'm familiar with the Clayton County challenges, like the OSD, the flexible option plans that we are about to experience, i.e. Square. I'm concerned about the high school graduation rates, and I believe in community involvement, getting the community involved in the decisions that will push us forward. I'm a firm believer in choice. I think that everybody in our community should have the choice of how they want to educate their children, and we should welcome that competition and do well in that competition. A city council member in New York City always uses this tagline. He says, people pay attention to people who participate. So when we get people participating, the attention comes on us and we can get things done. I thank you, and I hope that I can get your vote, and I also say that regardless of who wins here, that's not when I don't disappear. I will help any single person that's on this dais right now at the end of this election achieve the goals in which they set forth.